kata number 9, Basai. The reason this is split into 2 different months is because this kata is very detailed. It's a difficult kata to learn. So in class, we're going to teach you halfway through. For month number 3, you'll have a stripe testing at the halfway mark. And then for month number 4, of course, you're going to have to complete the entire kata. I'm joined once again by 30-degree black belt Sensei Jennifer Fishback, who's going to be demonstrating as I coach through. And then we'll be demonstrating this, of course, at a full speed. All right, Sensei, good to see you. Yes. Every kata prior to this, you start with a jumbi. This one you start from a chi up. So she's going to bow in, and as you come up, you really want to make sure you come up into that zone where your shoulders are up, you got a nice black belt face on, take a nice deep breath, breathe out, and you want to belt out the name of this kata, Basai. Name? Basai! Here you really want to show off your balance. What's going to happen is that Sensei's going to hold her hands up, right fist, left chop, kind of like we do our jumbi stance. And the left knee is going to lift up and turn in. It's like an angled front kick, and she's going to hold it for about 3 seconds. She's going to then pull in, and then we're going to go down on about a 2 or 3 count and pop the hips. So see if we can talk you through this. So first thing, hands up, big deep inhale, go. She holds it, pulls it in a little closer. Big inhale. Now about 2-second count, she goes down and then pops at the bottom. So the hand just rotated down here, popped, put the hips forward, you get the knees bent, chest back a little bit, just like so from a different angle, okay? From here, the arms are gonna dip to the side and swing up. Sensei's gonna get on the balls of her feet and twist. Go ahead, ma'am. She's up on the balls of the feet. From here, she's gonna lean, lean, lean until she can't go anymore. Jump with the left leg behind, both feet land at the same time, hands in position similar to kata number 8, right thumb up, left finger's pointing at the elbow. Go ahead, she leans and big jump, both feet at the same time. As soon as you land here, you'll see it more of a full speed. You stick it for only a second, but you're gonna land and immediately turn to the opposite direction. So she snaps her head over the left, steps out with the left leg, gets a left outside defense, reaches across with the right arm, follows it with a right outside defense, okay? From here, she's gonna change her angle back once again. So as she snaps her head, go ahead, the left arm comes up to the ear, right arm is the obstacle hand. She's gonna swing around for a nice, strong inside defense, hips and shoulders. Go ahead. So she's fully turned and twisted across just like so. From here, the right arm is gonna cross underneath and travel up the left arm like so. So it swings down and up. The left one hits the chamber, and the right one's gonna come up and then immediately down. So it's gonna be like a face and then a groin shot as the knee comes up at the same time. So you can see her bring it up nice and fast. Go ahead and hold it. Ball the foot at the bottom. She strikes down low. Snapping the head now to the right, she's gonna twist and get the arm up to the ear. Right arm is up to the ear, left one out straight. Steps in a straight line with the right leg out. Gets her footing down, and there's an inside defense. Reaches across with the left, chambers, and outside defense, okay? Snapping of the head to the left now. You're gonna turn, drop into a low horse dance. Hands are gonna go to the left hip, right hand on top, then to your right hip, left hand on top for a double hip toss. Go, ma'am. Okay, from here, good posture, knees bent. You're gonna do a 6 count blocking and striking combination right now. So we're gonna break this down for you. First, you're gonna shoot the left hand out there, similar to a cat stance upper block, but just gonna chop it out and hold for a second. Go ahead. It's gonna be a left arm, immediately followed by a right arm punch. Left hand's in the chamber. Now, after you punch, the same arm does an outside defense. So after she punches, she chambers across, go ahead, and outside defense. Now you do the same with your left arm. So left arm punch, left arm crosses over, outside defense, and it ends with a right punch. Okay, we'll show you that one more time, just a little bit faster. So left hip, right hip, there we go. All right, so now we're gonna strike out with the left hand, go through these 6 counts. Again, you're gonna see it all the way through to the punch. Go ahead, ma'am. Okay, and again, the hand's gonna be nice and tight to the chamber, hand here to the center of the body, okay? Right after this, Sensei's gonna step forward with the cat stance upper, starting with the right leg, go ahead. Again, with the left leg, stepping forward. Now the next one's gonna be the right again, but she's only gonna hold it for a second, and then immediately step back into a flat cat. So you're gonna see her step in, and immediately she lifts the leg, steps back, flat cat. Go ahead. So she hits it and back. So across the arm and dropped back and settled nice and low. Okay. From here now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our first kia of the kata. Sensei is gonna step up, turn, cross the feet, hands over her head, open hand, Right hand on top. The hands are going to shoot down to your left hip as the right knee chambers across to a side kick. Loud kia, blade edge, holding it as long as she can. She's going to snap her head to finish, change the angle with a cat stance upper to the rear. Okay, Sensei, go ahead. Pause and snap, steps down, and blocks. Again, nice flexibility you saw there from Sensei. Work on getting it as high as you can, but it's more important that you at least get above your hip and hold it. You want to show off your balance. You want to show off the form of your blade edge more than you want to show your height. Of course, if you're flexible and you can do all of those, that definitely would be bonus points for you. So we turn, we have a left cat stance upper. We step in with a right cat stance upper. Okay, now I'll show you this next part from the rear first, then we'll turn and show you the front so you can capitalize on both sides here. What's going to happen from this position is Sensei's going to step back and the hands are going to reach, back of the hands touching, deep down low for a grab. So she brings it in, arms circle back, shoulders back, and she bends low. She's going to pull back and hit the belly. Go ahead. She pulls back and brings it up to the chest. Now you're going to see her get a real deep bend. It's going to come up, wrap around her head. The right knee's going to lift up, but she's going to step forward, slam for a double kidney shot. Go ahead, ma'am. Here, to finish it off before we turn and show you that angle again, she's going to jump and fly. So from here, both knees are going to tuck. The left hand's going to shoot out. Right one pulls in the chamber. She lands for a nice jumping lunge punch. Go ahead, ma'am. And of course, adds her kia to this as well. Okay, so if we could do this again now, we want to get this the block here. This would have been right after her side kick and turn. Okay, so that would have been followed by the second cat stance upper. And now you can see the part we just did, but from the front. So again, slow, concentrate, pull it in and around, and when you drop, bend the knees, good posture, reach down low, and use your breathing to accent these moves. Go ahead. Okay, good posture. Now, she's going to resist and pull it up to the belly. Go ahead. Resist and pull it up to the chest. And here's the big part. You want to bend back as far as you can till you can't take any more. Wrap it behind and around the ears, stomping forward in a big hammer strike. Go ahead. Immediately followed by our jump. Both heels hitting the rear end. Left one shoots out, right one's back. Lands with that flying punch. Go ahead. Okay, so this is where we left off, facing the back angle. So we're going to get back to there. Okay, so she lands right to here. Now she's going to snap her head over the left. Hands are going to come up over top, and she circles back to a horse stance. Go ahead, ma'am. From here, she's going to chop. She's going to drive the punch down, pull it back, drive it down again, pull it up. All the way. Good, just like so. Now, she's going to pull it all the way up like before, from kata number 8. But this time, instead of doing inside defense and twist, she's going to come up with a right leg inside crescent kick. Go ahead, ma'am. She comes up, crossing the arms, drops down, double hammer fist, and immediately comes up. Okay, kind of similar to kata 8, just a little bit different. Snapping over to left now. Again, she's going to reach out for her flat cat. Okay, again, show you the opposite angle that she's in right now. My foot in the front faces my chest. Back foot goes in the angle and then be down just like so. I'll show you just a little different angle of where she's at right now, okay? In kata 8, you saw the grab, the front kick in the elbow, inside crescent kick in the elbow. You're gonna see that again. Go ahead. So she grabs, inside crescent kick, elbow. Instead of coming forward for the strike here now, she's gonna do 2 hip tosses, 2 hip movements with her punch going down. Go ahead. Strikes 1, 2. If we just turn just real quick and we'll go back to that. So she just hit her elbow here. The hand's gonna come in and pop 2 times. So it comes down, up, and to the inside. Up and to the inside. Up, in, and down. And as you do that, you want your hips to turn and pop, okay? Just wanna show you that angle. So back to where we were. From here now, we're gonna finish off the kata towards this angle, but we'll show it to you from the final angle as well. We're gonna come to 2 hip tosses, right, left, go ahead. Left hand's on top first, right hand's on top. Remember the details here? Whatever hip you're on, the opposite hand's on top. Now, we do a right leg inside crescent kick. How do you remember? Whatever side your hands are on, the opposite side does the kick. So she goes inside crescent kick, holds it, she steps down and twists, and she's gonna come for a double strike out here with the hands. All right, so we got the double bolo punch just like so, left arm on top. She's gonna bring it all back together. She's gonna go from one hip to the other side. So she went left, right. Now it's gonna be the left leg. Inside crescent kick, twists down, and double strike. This time the right hand's on top. Level with one to the head, one to the belly, okay? One more time, she comes back, just like the original, right, left. So it's gonna be the right leg, inside crescent kick, twist, and strike. Okay, now we're gonna finish it off. Let's just go all the way through and then we'll come back and show you guys that again. So from right here, to finish it off from the back, she snaps over her left, the left leg circles back, and you're gonna see a left outside defense, go ahead, followed by her body twisting and shifting the knees to a right outside defense, and one more time she shifts again to the left outside defense, okay? From here, she steps it up, cat stance upper to the right, or with the right. Now she turns to the right towards me, another cat stance upper. And for the finale, again, you're picturing a body laying here, right leg comes up nice and high and steps over the person, straight out for a flat cat with a nice loud Kata finish. So she snaps, reaches, big step, and and then of course that would end with our Jumbi and so on, okay? What I'd like to do to show you guys is where we left off after our double a punch to show you what these punches look like coming towards you guys, okay? So let's get that going. All right, so here we are. She just came inside crescent kick, elbow. You're gonna watch her now from a different angle of that part. So go ahead. She comes in, hip, hip. First one's the right leg. Go ahead. Kicks, she holds, twists, punch. Left hand on top. Go ahead. Left hip, right hip. Now left leg kicks. She holds, she twists, right hand on top. She comes back. She pulls it together. Hands are on the left hip, right leg kicks, twists, left hand's on top. Okay, now you'll see the back view of what you just saw the front view. Snaps over her left. You'll see that she turns, outside defense left, right. You see the knees switching, back to the left one more time. Comes up for the cat stance upper, forward first, then to her right. And then you'll see it from the rear view this time, finishing it off. Go ahead, ma'am. And of course, you're still gonna end this with the chi-up and the Jumbi and so on, okay? This will complete the detailed instruction of Kata number 9 Basai. I advise that you take it step by step, only do a few moves at a time, and slowly but surely you'll get to the end of the Kata. Stay tuned, next up we're gonna show you Kata number 9 at full speed. After completing the detailed review of Kata 9 Basai, we'd like to also show you the Kata at full speed so you can observe the technique, the intensity, and the breathing that we would expect from you at a high level on your belt exam. Performing Kata 9 at full speed for you today will be once again Sensei Jennifer Fishback. Us.